So welcome to part 163. The previous parts are for members 160, 161, 162. So you can take the Cloud Kernel or Cloud Ninja membership. If you have not yet subscribed, do so. Believe me, it will help you with your certifications on cloud platforms, AWS, Azure, Google Cloud. Let us look at the questions now. See, there are a lot of questions. So this playlist has a lot of questions. Now a lot of people ask, hey, do I do just the first 10 videos or first 20 videos? Up to you. I would recommend that you should practice as many questions. So let us look at this question now. What does the concept of agility means? In real world, when we say someone is agile, that means someone is able to uh, do various things, small things as well as big things. They are agile. They never say no. So option A says that the speed at which AWS resources are implemented. So when we say agile, that this is one of the important things. Why? Because cloud gives you this feature to spawn, for example, EC2 instances. They are just like your laptop in the virtual world. So you don't have to wait to procure the laptops and hardware devices. It is there. You just say I want to use it and I am willing to pay on pay as you go basis. Now AWS region, the speed at which you create regions. See, the regions you don't create, AWS would create it. That does not mean agility, because for building a region there is no agility. It takes time. They will have to procure hardware, they will have to procure network cables, talk to someone like Cisco to set up the cables and network. They will first have to buy or rent a space for the data center. AWS region means so many data centers. Like in India, there are I think two regions AWS now. They opened up in Hyderabad also. So what that means is they have to buy land or rent it. They have to create a building infrastructure, buy hardware resources, recruit security people, recruit people to manage that data center. So that is not agile. It is very difficult process. C says that you can experiment quickly. This is correct, because what happens is, if see I today want to experiment with one application, I can quickly create two EC2 instance, add some load balancer, put my Java based application on them and test some things. I can do that in hours itself. Now imagine, like, if I ask someone on premises that I need, so they will say, okay, you want to experiment, let me see which server is available. They go to the web application people, they say, hey, I don't have server to try this out. You will need this and this approval first, and then we'll see. If they go to data warehouse team, they say, boss, my infrastructure is for different purpose, it is not for this kind of experiment. So very difficult. So in cloud world, it is not difficult, it is very easy, and that is called agility. In cloud means exactly that. Agility does not mean elimination of wasted capacity. See, wasted capacity, you you will have to decide yourself what how much wastage you can tolerate. Suppose you have a workload which runs 20 days a week with full capacity. That means 4 EC2 instance, full capacity used, but remaining 10 days it is just 20% of workload. 4 instance will be running. You decide you want to use auto scale and bring that 4 instance to say 2 instance, or you want to keep those 4 instance running. You keep them running. That is a wastage, but you pay for that wastage up to, so you pay for that wastage as your cost. But he says that the low cost of entry into cloud computing, that is agility. No, see, low cost is a cost solution. that is not going to bring agility. Agility may be expensive, agility may be cheap. It has nothing to do with cost. You may be the best batsman, but still you cannot win the World Cup. That is possible. Like in lot of in some religions, people say you can only do your karma. Results, uh, you cannot guarantee the results. We saw yesterday in the India Australia match. Results are never guaranteed. So that's why people who win the World Cup, like Kapil Dev and Dhoni, they will continue to be legends and icons. Why? Because just because the nature of the sport is so tough, your ability to handle mental pressure, skills alone does not take you up. Handling mental pressure takes you up. So if you can handle that pressure, that is awesome. Handling pressure does not mean you take marijuana and cocaine. Okay, handling pressure doesn't mean you take one pint of beer also. Handling pressure without any toxic consumption. This is our final answer. Options A and option C. So let us look at the next question. A company, they have multiple AWS accounts. Okay, so see, like this, they have so many accounts. Like for example, one account for finance, one for sales team, one for IT team, like that. And obviously, when you have multiple accounts, you will use organizations. See, organization, when you have multi-account environment, we use it because you can manage them better. For example, if you just have one or two kids, you can manage them better, no? But if suppose you have 12 kids, like in old generations, no? People have 12 kids, 15 kids. It is not only a lot of people think that only one community is responsible for that, they only have. No, I remember my grandmother had so many kids. Okay, I belong to a different community, but uh, in that generation, people were having a lot of kids, a lot of people, a lot of child. So the key is, if you have so many children, you will need some centralized tool to manage them. Otherwise, it is very difficult. Same problem with accounts also. So here accounts like this, these many accounts are there. So they are using organizations to manage it. They are saying that which tool or feature will share volume pricing discounts. See, if I have so many kids, what will people do if they have so many kids? They will not buy wheat flour or rice just 1 kg 2 kg. They will buy like for the month 25 kg in one go, so that they get discounts on pricing. See, if you buy 25 kg rice, you will get discount. If you buy 1 kg or 2 kg rice, you will not get any discount. So when you are dealing with a lot of accounts, so you want that volume pricing. So how, which tool will help you? See, it is simple. Consolidated billing. See, here you will get one bill for all 5 accounts. No? You will get one bill. Okay, and it is easy to track. See, if for one account you take one bill, so your consumption will not be high. So you will not get discount because of volumes. But if you have 5 accounts like this, suppose you have 5 accounts, everything together we will prepare one final bill, one bill. So the usage will look high. If the usage is high, you will get discount of volumes. So it is even common sense. If you look at consolidated billing, it is common sense that you will consolidate usage from all accounts, from here, 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 and consolidate everything. So that's why the name is a common sense itself, so that you don't have to memorize it. Moment you see this, you will remember. Now, what are budgets? See, budgets, you know, it is just like your home. You create a budget that I will run my expenses under this cost. That's just like your home. And credit, they can give you promotional credit. Sometimes, like you join some course, and they give you few hours of credit. You use it for learning purpose. In real life, I'll tell you what happens is, I remember we were using like few years, I think 1.5 year, 2 year back, there were some major outage of AWS, and they guarantee that 99.9% we will be up. So that could not be fulfilled. Their SLA could not be adhered. Since the adherence of SLA was not there, they told our company that AWS told our company that we will give you some credits because we breached the SLAs. But credits will not give you that discount of pricing. Credits are just credits are just like udhar. Okay, I'm paying you something upfront, uh, and you buy whatever you want to buy in future. Okay, cost allocation tags. See, this is a tag we assign to AWS resource. Basically, it is a key value pair we give to each AWS resource, so that you come to know, okay, my suppose EC2 instance costed me this many dollars, my Redshift database costed me this many dollars. That way you can easily know looking at the bill. So it will not give you volume discount. What it gives you is that you can understand the bill properly. Since you have clear tax, you can clearly tell, okay, uh, my web applications, they run on EC2. So they will understand, okay, this EC2 for this web application, so that means maintaining this site is costing me these many dollars. So that is the final answer, option B, consolidated billing. So this next question, I hope you have come out of the loss India had to bear yesterday in the World Cup finals. It was very disappointing moment, but then we all cheer for the team because they came till this point, and that leadership matters. So which of the following is a benefit of AWS managed service? So see, if you take managed service, no, that means it is, suppose you are cooking. So this is your kitchen. So you have to take potatoes, you have to take tomatoes, you have to take onions, you have to buy everything, arrange utensils and so on. But versus if you just order food from a restaurant, they will just deliver the food to you. You don't have to worry. This is a managed service. Restaurant is a managed service. They will buy potatoes, onions, tomatoes, whatever. You don't have to worry. They will just give you the final product. You say I need chicken tikka and naan, they will deliver it to you. That is managed service. So how it helps you? What is the benefit? The benefit is it has reduced the operational overhead on the IT staff. Now you don't have operational overhead, means overhead to buy tomatoes, overhead to buy onions. You don't have to do it now. Okay, so this is taken care of now. This is a managed service. Like, even if you have your cooking stuff at home, still you will have to arrange for the raw materials. Managed service means totally outsourced. You are ordering food from outside. Okay. uh, B says that increased fixed cost that can be predicted by finance. That is a benefit of managed service. No, see, first of all, uh, the managed service, cost prediction cannot be very crystal clear. That is not there. And C says removal of the need to have backup strategy. So see, just because you have managed service, you don't need backup strategy. That is not the case. You will still need a backup strategy. See, your data can still be corrupted, your data can still be lost, so you will still need a backup strategy. And D says removal of need to follow compliance standards. See, nobody in this world can get away not following standards. You will have to follow compliance standards. You will have to do. See, like people, whichever religion they belong to, they still adhere to some practices. May not be fully, uh, but some way or the other, some things are basic compliance. Like you should not kill people, basic compliance. You should behave properly. Okay, you should not be a pain in the ass for animals. Don't keep killing them. some basic standards, so that is configured in your heart. You don't need some book to tell you what you need to do. It is in your heart. Okay, simple things. Your heart, your consciousness will take that call. You don't need to tell females how to dress, what to dress, how to cover, because if God wanted that, God would not, we would not be born nude. God will give us clothes when we are born. That is not the case. Okay, so don't try to become God. Be a human being. Accept what nature has given to you. So this is our final answer, option A, reduced operational overhead for a company's IT stuff. If you have subscribed, great. If you have not, please subscribe and get onboarded with the cloud journey. It is very late now. If you have not, you are not doing it, you will be really lagging behind. And if you are in the early stages of your IT career, or you are trying to get into IT, this playlist is a boon to you. I'm clearly saying this, man, because we have given very clear, detailed explanations, just like we would do it for a layman. So this brings us to the end of this part 163. Parts 160, 61, 62 are in the members area. Cloud kernel and Cloud Ninja members can access it. Please go ahead and join and become a member. See you in the next part.